Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Vibes and Stuff, where I react to anime, old, new, and everything in between. And today we will be looking at episode 13 of Cowboy Bebop entitled Jupiter Jazz Part 2. Now, after the first one, I had a lot to say. I've actually rewatched that episode twice now, kind of got my bearings a bit more, figure out all the character dynamics a little bit, get Gren's character, a bit more than I did when I watched it last time. Last time I thought it was Ren, but it's obviously Gren. So I have lived with it. I have picked up some things. I don't want to talk too much about it right now because I want to finish this episode and just kind of put my thoughts on what I've gathered from everything as like one final thing. So I'm not going to do too much right now. As you can probably hear, I am currently sick, but I really wanted to do this. So here is this episode. Let's just jump into it. I'm really excited to watch this. Excited to kind of see the stuff that I've been living with and kind of my thoughts and feelings and see how that pays off this time. So I'm really excited to jump into episode 13, Jupiter Jazz Part 2. One thing I can say for sure, though, is that I am very, very worried about the state of our team. Obviously, Spike's fine. I'm not worried about that.
You said that you didn't need comrades. But I'm attracted to that word. To the volunteers. You see, that's what we were at Titan. We were all comrades.
So he's like the opposite of Faye. Yeah.
What's that song? Julia. Nice melody. You mind if I play that tune on my sax when I get back home?
Not a very nice face. Oh, well, there you go. Not a nice face. Nice gesture. Jesus. Not such a nice gesture, but well played, sir. Well played. I was not expecting that at all. That was crazy. That's a crazy move.
When I came home from the war, they put me in prison. They thought I was a spy. I heard it was Vicious that testified against me. I started to go crazy.
Against?
So they gave me some new drug they were testing on prisoners. It was highly addictive. And the side effects, well, my hormones went out of balance.
Oh, okay.
Why did you bring me here?
Maybe I wanted to be with someone. I don't know.
Ooh.
You just help someone selfishly and you take them home. And then you go off to die.
Are you sure it was this woman?
That's the best picture he has.
6 months since I saw a woman in the flesh, and 2 years since I saw a girl that good looking. Trust me, I wouldn't make a mistake about that.
Man, I sure wouldn't want to live around here.
She sat over there talking to Gren.
Dude, he hangs out with Spike alone, and then he can't stand Faye. It's not like he's all around the ladies.
I'm the only one who...
The flashback.
And I'm the only one who can kill you.
I'm just watching a dream that I'd never wake up from.
It's like I'm watching a dream.
I'm loving this, the lore. More lore, please.
When this is over, I'm getting out of it. All of it. When I do, will you come with me? Are you going to betray me?
No, please. They're gonna kill you.
What stopped it?
Tranquilizer guns. They're
Oh, that's all it was. Okay. Cool.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a blue building. It's called...
It's gonna be the guy that they
Do you know
both
where it is?
beat up in the last episode.
Ask somebody else.
Hey, Come on.
Forget it. I don't
Yep.
want anything to do with foreigners ever again.
I was just asking for directions.
I keep getting beat up by them. It's tough.
Hey,
At least she found her.
wake up.
Ooh.
What's this all about? Oh, I get it. He's one of those kind of guys, huh?
What are you talking about?
Grow up.
Gwen? He's not like anyone else.
What?
Got anything?
No.
I got OB.
Catch him yourself.
This guy's from the
No.
group you're after.
Why are you being such a jerk, bro?
His name's Grin. Escaped
I was
from
focused.
military prison.
It's
There's a
important.
very hefty bounty on his head. If you catch him, I'll...
Let you back on. I'm standing above you. Up to the roof of the building that's closest to the sky.
I'll send a woman over.
Up to you. Although, I was looking forward to seeing you personally.
Ah. Old friends.
Ship's intact. Swordfish and Hammerhead are fully mobile. Was that like a hint for us to come and find you?
You're joking, right?
Come on now.
Were you just testing us or what?
Why'd you come after me?
You wanted them to come
I
after
want
you.
my money back.
The ship's safe.
Yeah.
They don't
I like
want
Faye in the
to
jacket.
have
She looks
them,
cool.
You know.
Is that right?
Tell me. So, who is this Julia?
I don't know. She got some kind of hold on Spike. That's all I can tell you.
Gren's got a killer bod, let's be honest now.
It's reading X+. It's real.
You lied and sold me down the river.
Beef. Let's go. Big fight, big fight. Spike gets involved, you know.
It's you. It's been a long time. The moment she heard it was a gift from you, she told me to open it up and look.
And what about it?
Are you trying to kill me again? Is that it? We fought that bloody war together. We were comrades.
I mean, it didn't sound like you had that great of a relationship.
I looked up to you.
I like the music. The music's
I
sick.
believed in you.
There was nothing to believe in. There's no need to believe.
Vicious, look out!
I like Lynn's eye gimmick. Unless he dies right here, then that was, you know. You could still make it. This doesn't seem like a death blow.
There is nothing in this world to believe in.
Vicious! Lynn died protecting you. His soul is lost.
He wasn't protecting me, don't you get
Okay,
it?
I guess
He was
Lynn's gone.
protecting the order.
This is big Star Wars from the original trilogy. The first
You're
one
in the way.
with like the Death Star. Oh, cut him off.
Come on. Hey! Grin, tell me where Julia is. I've got to find her.
Julia. is gone. How did you know?
What happened? I need to know.
I want to go to Titan.
You can't make it there in this condition. It would take too long.
I'm not gonna make it anyway. Dying on my way there would be a good way to go. I want to go back one last time. If I can't do that, then at least I'll be on my way. Can you help me take off?
It's kind of sweet.
You're the one, aren't you? You're Spike. Juliet was always talking about you.
Oh.
Your eyes are different colors. I remember her saying that. Said you get a strange feeling if you keep looking straight into his eyes.
Yeah, Gren's gone. This is a banger.
What are you bringing in?
Nothing.
Hurry up and get inside. We're taking off.
I'm glad there wasn't a fight this time. I mean, that fight in the first episode of these two was stupid.
Oh, Ed, anything but blue.
This was a wonderful ending, though. So that was...
just fell from the sky.
That is not an ordinary star, my son. That star is the tear of a warrior.
What warrior is it?
A lost soul who has finished his battle
It's
somewhere
Gren.
on this planet.
That's a cool way to
A pitiful
bring
soul
it back.
who could not find his way to the lofty realm where the Great Spirit awaits us all.
I mean, I assume that's Gren, if I'm reading it correctly. That was awesome. That has to be the last scene. Love the song. Love the song. Yeah. And that was episode 13 of Cowboy Bebop Jupiter Jazz Part 2. And I gotta say, for this one, this was kind of more of a conventional episode of Cowboy Bebop and more similar to kind of like one of those one-offs. It was like if you didn't catch kind of the story of the first one, this would just kind of feel like one of those like episode like 3 or episode like 7, which was like Heavy Metal Queen. It had kind of that vibe rather than like a 2-part epic. I think the first episode did a better job of, like, for me, it made me so sort of uncomfortable, hurt, and worried about the future. And I think one thing I picked up the most is I am so scared of our group going forward. Or it's like, oh man, like this is like the first time in the series, and even though it's like a theme, it's like this doesn't seem like the kind of show that is going to have a happy ending at the end. It really put it into perspective where it's like, I've had so much fun with our group, and seeing Faye leave in the last episode, it was kind of just like a staunch reminder of like, oh yeah, let's not get our hopes up. Let's not, I mean, I know what this show is, and don't get fooled by a couple of episodes. So I think that was my main takeaway from the last one. This one didn't hit as hard. It wasn't as, like I said, unnerving as like the last one was. But it was a good way to kind of close up what we've been doing. We got our team back. It was kind of not spectacular on how they returned. But like I said during, I was like, this fight seems stupid. So why would it take like a lot to get everybody back to being normal? So it's a cool way they did it. They had to do it how they did. You only got 22 minutes, and we have to. I mean, we got rid of Lynn and Gren and kind of closed up that storyline. Cool seeing Vicious again. It was just a nice little bow. I was expecting a little more, just because the last episode was so heavy hitting. But it was cool, and it made for a much easier viewing. I still will watch this episode again, I think, but I don't think I have to sit with it in the same way that I sat with episode 12. Now, in saying that, that was episode 13, Jupiter Jazz Part 2. Good time, not as amazing as like the setup was, a bit more conventional of like what we've been doing, but still really cool. I love the tie-in with at the beginning of episode 1 of this, like the two-part. They had the natives talking about the fallen soul, and then we got the context of who it is, which I assume is Gren. I could be wrong, but I know if it's a spoiler, don't correct me. But I think it's Gren, and if it's not a spoiler, you can let me know who it was. But that's kind of where my head went with that. So yeah, that was episode 13, Cowboy Bebop, Jupiter Jazz Part 2. I will see you guys later.